I just did it. Oh.
Good morning. The light popped up on my screen.
Did it? Okay. Good morning, people. Sorry if I'm twirling you around. Hi, Marilyn. Just trying to get situated. Which always seems to be a struggle. How is everybody on this fine Saturday morning?
I'm good.
Oh, good. I better turn
Hi, Mary.
down.
Hello, Holly. Good morning.
Turn down the volume over here.
We have lots of goodies to show everybody today.
All right, sorry, you guys should know I'm crooked in general, so there. I think that's good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Okay, let me get a, hey Karen, Sharon, Marilyn, you guys are all rhymey today.
Good morning, Barbara. Hi, Lori.
Does everybody have their morning beverage?
Good morning, Rosemary. Good morning, good morning.
Is everybody getting crafty today?
It's really pretty out today.
I mean, we've got some room in the crop room if you would like to join me. Well, and we're doing our lawn fun class at 2 o'clock today.
Yes, but that class is sold out, so.
Yes, but you can come and crop. We do have seats.
This is true. We have to bring paper. People are gonna ask questions for sure.
All right. So let's get started. Want to? You just woke up, Lori? Wow, you're a sleeper inner. Hey, Susan. Hi, Charla. Other Lori. You're doing a Zoom crop today, Sharon? Well, that'll be fun. All right, let's start out with a couple of things to talk about. So, the next class that we have scheduled is in September. It is Gnome for the holidays, and it is a Spellbinders based class, but I brought the cards to show you so you could see them, not necessarily in person, but more in person than a picture. Does that make sense? So here is one of the cards with the sled and the ice skates, and it uses, I just love the Spellbinders matte gold cardstock, so we're going to use a bit of that in our cards. This is all from their latest releases. Oh, is it July and August?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 releases.
So that's one of the cards we'll be making. It's 2 A2 cards and 2 mini slims. I just love this little scene. This is using the Spellbinders die, and this is stuff by, I forgot the company, my own company. Stuff by Bell chipboard snowflakes that are covered in the Stampendous glitter puff embossing powder. And then of course, my favorite Mayart's jute. And then one of the stencils, I think this is it's called a sweater, isn't it? I'm terrible at remembering names, but anyway, that's the other A2 card we're doing. And then this one.
Is that stenciled or embossed?
Oh, did I say stenciled? It's embossed. Yeah, it's embossed.
I was like, oh, that's a stencil?
No, embossed, sorry. This one is the Holiday Blooms and the Tweet Cardinal. Tweet Cardinal. And then again, it's the matte gold used for the blooms, some of the blooms and the greeting. So this is also embossed, one of their embossing folders in the background. And then this one is using the gnome tree, only 3 of the gnomes from the gnome tree, which is this die here. So we just used the bottom 3 guys. And the trees, my favorite trees from last year's release. Trees. So, yeah.
I still love those trees too.
I know. So those are the 4 cards we'll be making in our workshop, Gnome for the Holidays, September 17th from 10 to 4.
Yeah. With the
10 to
lunch
4,
break.
we're going to be doing some embossing powder techniques. And then some inking techniques. So there are still seats available online or in store. So there you go. All right. And then we still have kits available for the Magic of Christmas.
Yes, we do. The first project was posted this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yesterday?
I think yesterday or the day before. So the first project was posted in the Magic of Christmas. I think it was live, but the recording is available. We will have our project posted soon as well, but it is here in the store. You can see it. The Scrappy Chic project Jane did. It's a folio, and we have a video.
It's super cute.
Yeah, a video and written instructions will be available for it. But if you want to see it, you can see it in the store. Don't tell anybody. So that's going on as well. And right now, we've got our World Card Making Day, October 1st.
Yes.
Saturday, October 1st. And we're still ironing out the details, but Renee and I were talking about it last night. It's going to be, we're gonna call it a World Card Making Day crop that will include lunch and a kit with cards with an exclusive stamp set that you can only get through an Air retailer, which we are. It was created by Echo Park. And that's what we have so far. So there will be cards, there will be food, there will be camaraderie, of course there will be prizes.
Yes. We might even do a contest or something.
Oh, yes. We did talk about that. So anyway, that's coming up October 1st. It'll be a full day, and we will have that available to sign up soon. All right? I think that's all we've got going on. We're going to have something with photo play coming soon.
Yes. We're still ironing out how we're going to do that one.
Yeah, and picking a date. So that one is going to be super fun also. And that will be something that we do on the big screen here in the crop room when we get the big screen, which we're working on. So that'll be available soon. So watch on our Facebook page for the deets, okay? All right, let's talk about the Michigan Inspiration Project. Here it is. Using one of our newest paper, the wood grain with the Michigan. And what this is a chipboard, a palette. So it's 3 slats of chipboard and then 2 that hold it together. And then chipboard letters, Stay Smitten. And this kit.
Lots of hearts for that one.
This kit will be available in the store. So this is what the kit looks like. You get the 3 slats. They're 2 inches by 8, I think.
You're
and then
literally on a grid with the measurements.
oh my gosh. I know, I do that all the time.
I know,
don't
I do too. That's funny.
Yeah, it's 8 inches. Each slat is 2 inches by 8 inches, so it ends up being 6 by 8. This is Mayart's ribbon that we've got in the store. Those of you that follow me know that this is my favorite ribbon, this chevron ribbon in all the sizes. There's 3 thicknesses. But anyway, this is the first kit. So you got the palette that I'm calling it and the letters. That means that you can put any paper that you want. Any of our, don't mind the coffee stains. Mary, I'm blaming you. You jinxed me and I spilled coffee on this morning. So just a couple of examples of, put any paper that you can put on this. This will be available. I think that we might take pre-orders so that we know how many kits we'll need before we just have it in the store. I've got ideas for lots of other ones that will be available. It's very affordable. It's going to run probably around $8 for the kit. So that is what we've got. You'll be able to see this one in the store, but it's super fun.
That's very cute.
All right. So that is that. Speaking of the Stuff by Belle stuff, I finally got the Detroit Skyline stencil. It's available in the store. Probably hard to see.
Probably.
Can you see without a glare?
Well, with the delay, I can't see it yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking too. So you get the inner and the outer. You get the innie and the outie. the stencil and the mask.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, and it's the Detroit Skyline. And then a couple of other things inspired by our friend Barbara Hughes. We've got some happy birthdays in block letters so that the littles can read it because they can't read cursive.
Sure.
But here's some cute happy birthday things that we've got. You always can use a birthday card, right?
Yeah, it makes birthday cards so easy to put together. You can
Yes.
color that chipboard any color you want to and just slap it on the paper that you've already...
Yes, and then you can be done, right?
Right, you could have background paper if you want to. You could stencil something. You can just
Yes.
use
So it's a quick,
some lawn fawn spiffy speckles or plaid or whatever.
Yep, very quick.
quick and easy.
yes, awesome. So these are in the store also in the birthday section.
And it would make it easy for kids to make cards too. 'Cause
Yes.
How many kids would love to just paint those? Let it
Yes.
dry, then put the card base together, and then add that to a card base. Easy peasy, I'd call it.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes, yes.
if you're crafting with your kids and you need something fun for them to do,
That makes it super
always
easy.
need a birthday card,
Yeah,
right?
because it's one piece and they don't have to piece the letters together, which
Right.
makes it easy.
Yeah, and you don't have to write down how to spell it for them to write it
Right?
on the card.
I mean, someone still has to spell birthday for me. All right.
Well, I do remember those.
We do have some more of the spellbinders. As I mentioned, this gnome tree is something that we'll be using in our class. This is if you remember last year, they had the gnome and the little girl shopping with the legs that swing back and forth. This is a Santa. I think there's a deer
Yeah, there's a
and
couple
a
different
snowman. So there's a couple of those available. And then, this is Argyle Socks. This is one of the,
The glare is really bad on those. I don't know if anybody even saw those two that you've got.
all right, I will try to. How about this? When it's tilted, that seems
Thanks,
to be
Sharon.
better.
We're so used to looking at
Yeah.
what we have in front of us that we don't look at the screen all the time.
How about that? Does that show it better when it's tilted? That way you don't, yeah, it does. Okay, and then that's the Santa with the swingy legs. Sorry, the delay is a little long today.
Yeah, and then we can't tell what
Yeah.
how bad it looks until.
And then
okay,
that's the Argyle
saying
Socks.
it's better.
So this is something that we'll also be using in that class. And then I really like the way that they're doing their stencils, making it big, 8.5 by 11, so you can use it on everything. You could use it in a journal. You could use it on any size card. You could use it on home decor. This is the diagonal buffalo plaid, and a lot of you know how I feel about plaid. I love me some plaid. So that's really fun.
That's good.
Yeah. And then they also have, this is an exclusive kit to make cards. There's 4 cards in here that are really cute. So you got the instructions and all the pre-cut pieces. 4 cards with a lot of die cuts. It is, like I said, an Air exclusive, so you can only get this from an Air retailer, which we are. But it's got the gnome with the swingy legs, and it's got these polar bears. And this car with the tree was something that they used last year, but it is super cute.
Yeah.
Super cute. All right, so, and we've got all the other things from Spellbinders too. I just didn't bring them all in. You get a little variety pack. All right. I know a lot of you know that the Lawn Fawn release was Thursday. I'm not going to show you all the things. I'm just going to show you a bunch of samples, okay? Because these things are super cute. I mean, for real.
When they send us great samples, we might as well show them.
Have bats ever been this adorable? And this paper with the foil on it, oh my God. This is the new Peekaboo pop-up. And you can see that that little guy pops up from the back and he's throwing snowballs at his friend.
It's really cute.
Yeah, and it's super easy to put together. All right.
Yeah, I think the dye actually scores the paper.
It does.
So
It does.
yeah, easy to put together.
Yeah.
It's even more of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. This is the Absolutely Awesome mice with the basket of apples standalone die. And then this is the Nitpicky sweater paper. And then look, with the watercolor wishes paper with their new stencil with the moon stencil on the back. This is one of their big greetings, Merry and Bright, but it's got a frame around it that you can paper piece the letters in, so that's super fun. This is the Build a Snowman, which we will be using in our class today. And then the new birch trees, they have a 2-part stencil and another with the snowball fight mice, which are super cute, and we will also be using those in our class today also. And if you didn't see, they also came out with some foil plates in the cutest lawn fawn style.
Yeah.
This is the snowflakes, and they did have an A2 a cutting plate, like it. We're actually using it in our class where it kind of scores these snowflakes, but it does the whole background. So this is the foil plate that coordinates with that, and then some little standalone snowflakes that would be super cute foiled on everything and anything.
Yeah.
And then their winter big scripty sentiments that also have the dies to cut them.
The stamp and die with those sayings has been extremely popular. That's been a lawn fawn release from a couple years ago.
For a while, yeah.
So now they have the coordinating foil. You can still use those dies to cut it out if you wanted.
If you already have the dies for these words, I think those work too, don't they?
Yeah. The die is the same. It's the same exact die.
Yeah. So it's Oh Joy, Noel, Be Merry, Let It Snow, Fa La La, and Be Jolly with some little swirlies and some little light Christmas light bulbs. So super fun, new product from Lawn Fawn. They also brought out a black, really fine embossing powder that I really can't wait to use.
Yes, and the unicorn one is a sparkly white.
Oh, I did. Yep.
I think it's sparkly white.
Yeah. Okay, from Stampers Anonymous, our friend and Ranger, or are these Ranger?
No, Stampers Anonymous.
Yeah, they say.
Although it says Ranger.
I know, isn't that weird? Anyway, Diane Reevely's got some new stamps. This is Tree Time. It's got some Christmas trees in her style, and then it's just Robin along with some Santa birds with Santa. And then this one is Holly and the Ivy. So it's got some Christmas lights and some holly jolly. And this one is Mr. Boo's Adventure. So you can see that there's a little cat in this silhouette, and he is riding along with Santa. All right, so those are the new stamps from Miss Reevely.
And
those
are all red rubber, so they're...
Yes.
They come out really...
I guess I could show you.
Nice.
For those of you that, I assume everybody knows, but that's probably not a great assumption. And then Ms. Wakely, Dina Wakely has some new stamps also. This one is called Seeing is Believing. And then this one is Circled. She is almost as original in her names as I am. Side Eye. Don't give me the side eye, people. I love her faces. And Squared. All right, so these are in stock now. We also have the Tim Holtz release. And this is, I've seen some peeks from Jen Shirkus using this. You can tell it's the mummy.
That,
oh, yeah, this one's called Unraveled. Oop, here. So it's got a mummy.
Live on those today, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's probably, probably.
Must be why she was peeking it.
Yeah. And then this one is called the Scarecrow. I love those flying bats, and there's 2 sizes. And then that moon would be awesome too. This one is leaf prints too, so it's a lot of different leaves. And then this one is Gothic Tapestry. And of course, you know how I feel about that skull. And some nice background stamps as well. And then the stencils along with that release are, and they come in the minis too. I didn't bring those in. The minis have all of them together. So this first one is called Crest. Here. This one is called Thorned, not Scorned, Thorned. And this one, which I think I might have to have, is called Markings. So you've got your little marks. Alrighty. We have something new from the product well.
Those are Air exclusive products.
Yeah, so this is an Air exclusive product also, and let me tell you, I've had an opportunity to use these, and they're good. So you're going to want to run in and get some, because not only are they good, they're a good deal. These are the 1/2-inch round foam dots. You get 512 of them. That is
There's 8 sheets.
8 sheets that each have 64 pieces. They have the little tabs on them to make the peeling off so easy.
Yeah.
And they're good. I've used them. They're used on a lot of the samples that I've done recently in the store. It's a great value.
And I like that they're 1/16 of an inch, so they're thin, which means you don't pop up really thick. But if you want something popped up
You
higher,
could double
you can
them.
double it up.
Yes.
Which I really like because I like different dimension of my cards.
Yep.
I reach for the thin ones most of the time, but I double it up a lot of times too. So I like having that option.
Yes.
So when you have a big pack like that, then you don't have to feel like you're being stingy with them. You can use more.
This is going into my pile of things over here. All right, and then we've got this new, it's been in the store for a while, but I don't think I ever showed it. It's a glitter cleanup cloth. So for those of you that love the glitter.
Yeah, apparently it like kind of attracts the glitter.
Yeah, it looks
and
like
holds
it's.
it in, so you're not just like brushing it off onto your carpet or.
It looks like
pants
it's
or-
cheesecloth, so like it's stuck in there.
Yeah.
So this would be really handy dandy for those of you that use a lot of glitter. You're not supposed to wash it. You can just shake it out. Not in your craft room, please. Okay. We've got some new things from our friends over at iCrafter. We have a new, it's the base plate or the deck. They call it the deck. This is a self-mending deck that you use in your sandwich. All right, so that's the self-mending. And then we also...
I love those self-mendings because they don't curl. You know what I mean? Like
And they don't have
when
things
you
that
cut
peel
into
off.
those- yeah, when
You
you
know?
cut into the Sizzix plates, after a while they start to like kind of bow.
Yeah.
But because these are self-healing, they keep their shape better.
Yeah, and this one is like the main base. So this blue self-mending stuff doesn't peel off like the magnetic Sizzix plate, which there's nothing wrong with that. I use that one too, and I always just put my cutting plate over it now, but it doesn't magnetize as well.
Yeah.
So, and then, the self-mending magnetic product. They're slightly different colors, I think, so that you can tell the difference. This is the magnetic. Sorry, can you see it?
I know we'll have to be
Yeah,
better about not
not-
seeing under light
yeah.
next time.
I've got this one, love. And then a new color of the translucent cutting plates. So we have the pink, now we've got these blue, and then these are some shims. So these are a 3-pack of shims, so you don't have to use paper. These are the same size as the plates. So some really fun new things from our friends over at iCrafter. All right. Speaking of new things from our friends, this is our friends at Hero Arts, and we've been talking about this for a while. We've got it in now. It is the Hero Arts compact cutter that has, it's the little mini that's wider. The opening to cut is wider than, say, the Sidekick or those other little machines. And look at how long the plates are. They are longer. So you've got wider. These won't fit in your Sizzix because they're wider, or your Sidekick, or your who else makes one? Alt New makes ones. Yeah. So those are wider plates. Yeah, they're 3 inches by 8.5.
So you can do more dies with those than you can with the Sidekick, which opens up. I I love my sidekick, don't get me wrong. I play with it all the time because it's sitting right next to me. I don't have to clear space for it.
Oh, and if you want to do a sentiment or something, it's super easy to do, or a little whatever.
Yeah, cut out a little tag, or cut out a little something. But there are lots of times where I'm like, oh, I wish it was just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. Darn it.
It's like 2.5 inches maybe wide.
So we've got this in the store as well.
Yeah. So that's a good little product. If you're thinking about a little machine, that might be a good choice for you.
We have in stock from our friends over at Photo Plaid the Crafters Creative Pack that we've been talking about. So those little mini albums that we put together and little mini gift cards, the Photo Plaid Day that we're going to have coming up uses this. It's 12 pieces of 3 1/4 by 7 1/4, 80-pound pre-scored white cardstock. So it's pre-scored to fold in half. They have some awesome ideas to do with this, and the class that we're going to do with Photo Plaid is going to show you 4 ways. $69.99.
$69.99.
It's going to show you 4 super fun ways to use these. These are awesome. There you can see in the store all the samples. We did a couple of minis. I did a Michigan one. We did a class. So these are great, and it's priced really nicely because you can make a lot of stuff. If you do little gift card inserts, you can make little tag inserts. You can do all kinds of stuff with these things. So these we do have available in store, and we are going to be featuring them in our Photo Plaid Day. Okie dokie. We also have these. These have been in the store since July, but I don't know if I showed them. These are the memory hardware from Prima. So you can see this is really cool. It has like a waterfall, and these are cardstock in here. So it's like a waterfall thing that you could put pictures on, or journaling, or gives you a lot of room if you wanted to do mixed media things on here, so it can stick up big. So this is an 8-inch by 4.5-inch by 2.6-inch album. And then this one is called the Folio Slim. It's got the same type of waterfall, except it goes this way instead of this way. So this one is 8 inches by 5.5 by 2.5. So some really nice, albums that give you room if you like to do
The
thick things.
Yeah, because some of those folios you don't have as much space. You don't want to use a lot of pop-ups and whatever, because then it won't close.
Yeah. So that gives you a lot of room to be able to close.
Yeah.
And then, not finally, I forgot I brought this over to show. All right, so we've got a bunch of new things in from Stampendous. I am going to show you. This is the Super Puff sampler. This is all 3D embossing powder. We are going to use a couple of these in the Gnome for the holidays. Yep, Spellbinders class. So there are 5 little bottles. There's a glitter puff, a super puff, a puffy puff. No, I don't really know if it's called puffy puff. And then we got a bunch of new cling stamps. Here's Santa, his train, and then of course some gnomes. And then this is a die set that does an envelope 2 different ways and a gift card holder. And that is this, so you can pop the gift card here, and it makes the envelope horizontally or vertically. And this is the die set that does that. This is the piece that does that pop-up for you, okay? So we've got those. And then I also wanted to, well, here, let me show you these first. These are the quick card panels, just a couple of them. Gnomes, birds, the little variety angel, the sentiments, and then we've got kitties and snowmen. For those of you who like to do these quick panels for cards, they're a great starting off point. That's just a couple of the ones that we have. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Transformers, because just by that name, you might not know what the heck. So what this is, it is a stamp that is, she describes it as a rubber band, kind of like a rubber band. And I'm going to open a package and show you. You can see, though, that this guy, this fatty and this skinny guy, they're similar stamps. So this one is this guy. You can see from the picture, he's stretched out, and this one, he's kind of made skinny and shaped. So what this does is, you can see that it is really like a rubber band, and you can move it around and shape it however you want, and then stick it to your acrylic block so that you can get the shape of your person, your gnome or your snowman, snow person, and then you can put in the hair and the nose or put on some hands. So it gives you a huge variety of ways that you can do these stamps.
Yeah, you can use one stamp in a lot of different ways.
Yes, and in any shape. So you can take this one stamp and make it look like 3 different gnomes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's really fun to work with. And as you can see, I mean, look at how stretched out some of these heads are. You can really give them the shape that you want. All right, so those are the Transformers. And we do have, there's snowmen and there's gnomes. We have them in stock. We've got plenty of samples for you to see. Thank you. And then we've got, lastly, some Echo Park. All right, we've got the Gnome for Christmas. Woo, that's a gnome. It's a gnome day. So this is the sticker sheet. We've got all the 12 by 12 papers. We've got the paper pack. We've got all the things. But this is Gnome for Christmas. It's featuring some gnomes in the traditional, Echo Park Christmas colors. Some nice trees, poinsettias, chipboard shapes. And this album goes with actually both, any of the Christmas collections from Echo Park. Yeah, so this is a 6x8 album that's got my favorite little truck on the front. So we've got this. It's got like snowflakes embossed in the back there. And then this one is called White Christmas. The colors are a little bit brighter. So it's like your true green and your true red. That's the sticker sheet. It's a little vintagey, I think. It's got the old-fashioned ornaments on it. So this is what the 6x6 pad looks like, so you can see. But we've got all the things, the 12 by 12s, the enamel dots, the washi tape, the journaling tags, the ephemera. So all the things for both of the collections are in store. And then last, I'll just throw this in. We do have the new Creative Scrapbooker magazine that you get when you spend a certain amount of money, or is that just for sale? This one's just for sale. So it's got some nice fall things in it. Okay? Phew. That is that. Does anybody have, I'm going to sit down. Does anybody have any questions?
No, the only question that had come across was the price on the Hero Arts machine, but if anybody has any other questions, speak them now. Otherwise, we're going to get out of the way for the crackers.
Yeah, we've got crackers coming in. We need to open the door. All right, well, we hope, all right, Laura, we'll see you at 2 for class. That's right, don't forget, Lawn Fun class today if you're signed up at 2 o'clock. All of these things are available in the store. Some of them are also available online.
A lot of them are on the website,
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we will hopefully see everybody in the store very soon.
Heidi, we don't have a lot of wedding theme items right now. None of the vendors have made any wedding stuff in a little while. So
We do have some chipboard pieces that are wedding themed, and I think maybe like one paper collection.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of things, not a ton.
Yeah, but come on in and check it out. You might find something that surprises you that you like.
Yes.
All right, ladies, we are going to sign off. Have a great weekend. Come on in and see us.
You know
if
where
you're
to
in the
find us
area.
if you have questions.
Have a great day.
Thanks.